Hey everyone, Dr. Holly here from 603 PT and Wellness, and happy Wellness Wednesday, right? So today I've got an important topic for you, and I'm going to say it boldly. You do not have to keep dealing with that foot pain, all right? That is not something that you have to normalize. It is not something you have to live with for the rest of your life. That plantar fasciitis that is lasting years, you do not have to keep suffering from that, okay? We have solutions to fix that, and my one for the meantime today is going to be toe spacers, okay? I get made fun of sometimes, but I love toe spacers, okay? So when we start to get that bunion, okay? So what a bunion means, if I show you on my fingers, if this is your big toe, it starts drifting in towards your second toe. All right, and then it starts pushing all of our toes over. And when you think about your foot, how can you be walking on that foot well without it hurting if it's just constantly pushing over there? And a big thing that I learned recently, and I want to make sure that everybody else knows, is a lot of this actually happens more in women. And it was something that I thought maybe I just noticed more when I was in the clinic. And, women were maybe thinking more about their feet than men were. But when I look back at it, that's the truth. It was happening. And now we have the research to back it up that when our estrogen levels decrease during perimenopause, it does create a lot of foot problems, okay? It doesn't mean you have to be suffering from this, but does mean preventative on this can make a big piece, all right? So even if your foot isn't hurting right now, or even if you don't have a bunion, I wear toe spacers myself as a preventative because I've seen what has happened to other women, and I want to make sure that that is not something that I'm going to have to deal with down the road. So super simple. You have two options, okay? Kind of what I call the beginner level, and that's not a bad thing. That is simply where we're at, and that's where I started as well, is you get a toe spacer that goes between your big toe and your second toe. You wear it for a little bit in the evening. You get to a point where you can sleep through the night with it. Easy. No added time. I literally just have them, tucked away at my bedside table, pop them on, go to sleep. Higher level than that, not as easy to sleep in, but a lot of times you can just wear them, in the evenings, or if you're somebody who works out from home, you can wear them during your workouts, and that is toe spacers through all of the toes, and that's a big stretch, so you don't want to wear that one too long, but, adding those in doesn't take a lot of time, and it feels good. I like to wear them. You don't have to wear them every day, but, if you're somebody suffering from foot pain, definitely a big help. As a reminder, you don't have to deal with this. We are here to help you. But in the meantime, check out the toe spacers, see what you think, and tell me what you think.